All right, we are live. Gotta have my drink of the night, Spellegrino. We're gonna be talking about a case for super twins. I'm doing a lot of research lately. I think I'm on to something. Cheers. All right. I just watched the pilot for the fourth time. Four times. And when you watch it from the perspective that I'm about to share, it'll open up a whole new world for you. So I'm going to share that. I'm going to build my case for why I think Jonathan and Jordan both have superpowers. The super twins, as I'll refer to them from now on. So let's talk about these guys. In the pilot, we see Jonathan throw a football at a target and destroy the rope, and everybody's like, he's got superpowers. And then later, Jonathan and Jordan go to the barn with Sarah, and as Jordan is climbing up to adjust the router, he slips and falls, and we see Jonathan jump in and save Jordan. Wasn't the other way around. I'm telling you, it was Jonathan. We saw it with our own eyes. There wasn't enough time. It doesn't matter how fast you are. There wasn't enough time to switch around, pull the old switcheroony. And I'll back that up in a couple of minutes. I think what's going on here is something that's right before our very eyes and we're not even aware of it. And it's actually cool. But if you watch it from the perspective of Jonathan having superpowers, it changes everything. You could see it like almost in every scene. It's actually ridiculous. And I'm the only one that's talking about this. So why are they trying to get all the attention to Jordan? Because this is the modern day. Like, we're so used to Clark Kent wearing glasses and hiding in plain sight, and then we're so used to it. It's like, yeah, okay, it doesn't really make sense taking off your glasses and you're a different person, all this kind of stuff. So I believe they had to try something different, some little bit of magic, some little bit of misdirection, so that we don't really pay attention to what's going on. We just follow whatever direction the characters tell us to follow. First, it was Jonathan because he was able to play football in Metropolis. He was the starting quarterback. Apparently he was amazing. He could run plays. Everybody was impressed. Then Lois and Clark decide to move them to Smallville. Why is that? Why? I think it'll become more apparent as we watch the next few episodes. But they got him out of there. So I think, based on anything that I've read, comics mostly, I honestly feel that Jonathan was not playing to his full capacity as a football player when he was playing in Smallville. He was getting sacked and he wasn't able to run plays and all this kind of stuff. And I think this is the modern version of Clark Kent. He's downplaying his powers. He's downplaying how good he is. He doesn't want attention to himself. He's so confident in himself. And you'll notice when he gets sacked in, I believe it was Heritage, that he just gives that look up at some of the players that knocked him down. And he's like, man, if you only knew what I could do on this football field. The reason why I mention that is, as a kid, I watched Superman probably a million times. And I remember one scene where Clark Kent was upset that he just finished showing off because he beat the kids home. He outran them. They were driving in a car and he raced home and beat them. And his dad was like, showing off again? And he's like, yeah, Dad, like, doesn't make any sense. Like, every time I get the football, I score a touchdown every single time. And he was basically considered a freak for doing that. They made fun of him. They didn't like him. And he ended up just being an equipment boy. So that's important. So they're doing nods to all these movies and TV shows and all this good stuff. And I think that's what we're seeing with Jonathan. He is downplaying his superpowers because he doesn't want any attention to him, drawn to him. And I believe Jordan is sticking up for him because maybe they revealed to each other that they had superpowers, or maybe Jonathan confessed to him and said, hey, I can fly, I can do whatever. And he made Jordan swear an oath that he was going to not tell his parents. Because there was one scene that Sarah asked Jordan not to tell anyone about a kiss in Heritage when Jordan kissed her. And Jordan said, your secret is safe with me. They're playing with us. They are teasing us, and it's right in front of our eyes. And we can't see it. But I'm on to them. I am so on to them. I know what's going on. It's unbelievable. There's a comic, and I can't remember which one it is, but it's the twins. So in another universe, another time, Superman has twins. He has a boy named Jor-El. He has a girl named Lara. Lara can fly. That is equivalent to John. John can fly. Jor-El uses heat vision. We've seen Jordan use heat vision already. It's burning up shields there. So I believe that this series has super twins, and they're hiding it from the audience. We're a part of their world. They're not letting us in on who has what powers and all that kind of stuff. So that's my theory surrounding the twins. But tonight, because it's Saturday night, you get a double feature. The double feature is, let's see if I have a title. I think I do. Are we headed towards injustice? Man, if you're not watching this channel and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, there's some good stuff coming out. I have some goodies. I'm going to build a bit of a case as to why we're headed towards injustice. You don't believe me? It's quite alright if you're a little bit nervous, and if you don't want to believe where I'm going to take you down a rabbit hole. It's like taking a red pill, blue pill. Once you go down it, you don't want to come back. So let's bear with me a little bit here as we talk about the road to injustice. We were introduced to I call him the evil Superman in Heritage, using his heat vision, his octacular vision, to destroy some troops. So my question is, what was it that pissed him off so much that he was destroying an army? And why was Lois Lane's daughter there? Lois Lane's dad there, General Lane, and he basically got killed by Superman. So either Superman didn't know that was General Lane, or Superman, something happened to him that got him so pissed that he didn't care anymore. And the only thing that I could think of is injustice. If you play the Injustice video games or you read the comic Gods Among Us, it's right there in black and white, in color I should say, that the reason why Superman snapped is because he ended up killing Lois Lane. It's a long story, but basically the Joker had a chemical on him, some hallucinogen from the Scarecrow, and Superman instantly saw Doomsday inside the submarine that he was in. And so he panicked and grabbed Doomsday and took him out into space because he wanted to get Doomsday off the Earth and kill him out in space somewhere, at least get him away from Earth. Meanwhile, Batman was trying to tell him, Superman, it's not what you think. And when Superman opened his eyes and Doomsday is floating away, he realized that it was Lois that he had just killed, and she was pregnant. And the baby inside her died as well. So Superman snapped, and he raced back, killed the Joker by putting his fist through him, and that started the whole thing where basically he was on a rampage saying, we're ending war. Wonder Woman and Superman together were ending all the wars in the world. And if anybody decided against it, Superman would squash it. So I think that's the Superman that we're talking about here. That something happened to him. Either he lost his kids, one of them, two of them, maybe he lost Lois Lane somehow. That is why he snapped. Don't believe me? Let's have a look at this. Look at the costumes. See this costume here on the left? That's the one he's wearing right now. The one on the right is evil Superman. Notice the collar. Notice the cape and how it's almost like a seatbelt with his logo on his chest. Remember that. That is evil Superman. Let's have a look at this. This is Gods Among Us. Look at the shield. Look at the shoulders, the straps. Look at Superman's other outfit, and I think this on the right was in Supergirl. Look at the similarities. It's the same suit, but now it's black. Look on the left again. You got the shoulders, you got the S symbol. It's freaky, man, I'm telling you. Then we see Superman using his heat vision, torching the army. It's very similar to Injustice, Gods Among Us. I'm telling you, there's something to it. There's something to it. I think that's where we're headed. It makes sense with Lex, Captain Lex, Captain Luthor, Lex Luthor. In Luthor's world, Superman destroyed his entire world. It is gone right before his eyes, and somehow he managed to survive. He was friends with General Lane. He came back from wherever the future to warn Lane, and that number on the back, 7344 or something like that. What is it? If you flip it upside down, it's 7344 or something like that. Anyways, that's supposed to be some project that General Lane is working on to stop powerful beings from attacking Earth, aliens, all this kind of stuff. He's hoarding kryptonite right now. He's hoarding it. They already hinted at that he's hoarding kryptonite. So I think this sparks the seed for General Lane to mistrust Superman. And Superman already proved that he was very capable of killing Lex. If Lex was in that, I'm not trying to stick up for Lex Luthor, but if Lex was in that suit, the way Superman punched the chest, Lex would be gone. And Lex was talking to General Lane, and Superman crashed into that building, took Lex outside before any questions asked whatsoever, nothing. Just he was taking him out and he was actually going to kill him. So we don't know what kind of a universe that we're in here. We think it's all rosy with Lois and Clark having twins. This is something that we've never seen before. So I'm telling you, we're heading to injustice. And this is like a scoop. You're hearing this first. No other channel's talking about this because they're busy watching Tom and Jerry. They're reviewing Tom and Jerry. They're reviewing the new Zack Snyder Justice League, which is coming out. And hey, I'm going to watch it as well. I'm going to watch it. I'm not expecting anything great because when you have a pile of garbage to start with, it's pretty tough to fix it. Pretty tough. Zack should have just stayed with it, not gave up. So yeah, so that's my 2 cents. So I think we got twins, and I think we're heading towards injustice. Will there be a Joker in this? That's a whole nother theory. I think so. I think we could see Joker in this one, simply because in the pilot we see Ace Chemicals, and if you watch Batman with Michael Keaton, that's where the Joker fell into a big vat of acid and became the Joker because of Batman. And that is Ace Chemicals. So, could we see Joker? Yeah, I think so. I think everything is up for grabs. That is why this is the greatest TV series ever. This is why Superman is the greatest superhero ever. We have something great among us right now. This is like when I was a kid, when you have Star Wars and you're so excited, you don't even know what you have until it's gone, until they start making other Star Wars crap and wreck the whole universe. But Star Wars Episode 4, 5, and 6 was fantastic, especially as a kid growing up. So, yeah, so I think we got something good happening here. So anyways, if you ever wanted to support this channel, you can do that as well. Just go to Patreon, Kryptonite Maneuver. That way I can do this either on a part-time basis or full-time or whatever. Just talk about TV shows like this. They're already approved for a second season, so there's lots to talk about. That's why I don't review other movies and stuff anymore, because there's so much to talk about in this series. I'll let those other people waste their time reviewing other less interesting TV shows. So there you go. That's it. That's it for today. Thanks a lot for